Well, there's another rumor I heard, and this should be coming out in the 2025 car, if all is true, and that this LT6 engine that's already an absolute beast of a motor is
Hmm.
probably going to get 1,000 horsepower rating with twin turbos.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wrenches in my top drawer. Hey, what's up, guys? This is MJ100K, and today we have to talk about the 2025 Chevrolet Corvette ZR1. This is an article from Car and Driver. The link will be in the description, and we are going to let Dane talk about this. He is our GM expert that we have on hand, and we will let him take it away. Dane, tell us about the Corvette.
So yeah, 2025 Chevrolet is releasing a new Corvette ZR1, and there is some speculation in this article about what is going on. Obviously, the camouflage in the photo can only hide so much. It's going to have an aero package. It's going to still, what they're guessing, have the LT6 engine that is currently out. And for those of
Okay.
you that don't know, that LT6 engine is phenomenal. There's a article in Motor Trend goes into great depth about everything that's been done to this new engine. It's a whole new platform. It's not a typical small block. It's a flat plane crank. I think it's 5.5 liters. It makes over 600 or 700 horsepower naturally aspirated. Spins to 84, 8,500 RPM. It's an
Oh,
absolute
nice.
monster. The thing's built to take down, your high end supercars, your Ferraris, your Lamborghinis, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
And yeah. So, anyways, as we scroll through this article, they kind of make some guesses about power outputs, what might change. There's, of course, talk about the aero package. They mention a potential hybrid drive that GM might be making. Have you heard
Oh,
anything about this yet? What do you think about those things?
oh, I love adding hybrid drives. That's just like adding a supercharger or a turbo. I mean, it's just a power adder, and it's
Hmm.
going to add a whole bunch of torque and control, and I love it.
Yeah. But what I heard, this is rumor mill stuff. That it might not be where you think it is.
What do you mean
Uh,
B?
well, if you're going to put in an electric drive or hybrid drive, where's it gonna? What tires are gonna drive?
I don't know.
Considering a
'Cause this
Corvette's
is
mid
usually
engine,
rear wheel drive, so maybe they'll drive the front wheels.
that's what I'm hearing. Is
Hmm.
that it's gonna have 200 plus horsepower capable front assist on the front axle, so it'll be an all-wheel drive mid-engine car with electric
Hmm.
front assist. Yeah,
Nice.
we'll see. Now, I don't think that's the 25 model. I think that's going to be another year yet before we see that.
Okay.
But if you scroll back down, they mentioned a possible increase in horsepower, maybe something closer to 800 horsepower.
This says we expect an
Hmm.
even more powerful hybridized model to arrive in 2026 with an electric motor pushing the Corvette toward the 1,000 horsepower mark. Oh my God, Dane, this is
So
unbelievable.
yeah, yeah. I think even further down, talk about potential engine modifications. Well, there's another rumor I heard, and this should be coming out in the 2025 car, if all is true, and that this LT6 engine that's already an absolute beast of a motor is
Hmm.
probably going to get 1,000 horsepower rating with twin turbos.
Oh, nice. Now,
Yeah,
now, you
you're right.
guys, we're not going to, Dane cannot reveal his sources, but I could tell you guys this: Dane has sources, and they
Yeah,
are real.
but we've
We're not
been,
just making this stuff up. We are connected to people,
yeah,
and that's all we're going to say. But our sources are not just, some guy on the internet. Let me put it like
e-
that.
exactly. So might be a little teaser. I can't say for certain because I haven't seen it myself, but
All right.
for those of you guys wondering what's going to be happening with this new Corvette, maybe a little info on what's coming down the pipe here. Hopefully, we'll see what's right.
All
Worst case
right.
scenario, I'm completely wrong, but you still have a phenomenal car. It's going to have a better suspension package. It's got all the extra air that we already know it's going to have from the camouflage photos. Yeah,
Yeah.
this
I
is
mean,
the
they're
car.
not going to put these giant spoilers on there just for looks.
Oh, it's probably going to be active aero, not just stationary. Yeah, this is the car that the engineers want to build when they're designing the Corvette, but they always release the base model and then like the Z51, and then finally they get to the ZR1, and that's the car that they originally drew up that everybody gets excited about building, and they're
Hmm.
able to kind of cut loose a little bit. And it seems like General Motors kind of gave them the green light to like just go nuts because that
Oh, sweet.
engine that's in it now is freaking awesome.
All right. So
Yeah.
cool. We got some cool Chevy stuff going on. That's what
Hmm.
I'm talking about. Well, we're going to leave it right there. Let us know in the comments. Are you excited about the hybrid version of the Corvette coming out? You guys, this is not about gas mileage. This is about torque, and I'm in love with this thing already. Dane, are you happy about this too?
Yeah, I don't really care about the hybrid drive thing, but if the twin turbo rumor is real that I hear, I can never afford one of these cars, even if I sold all the cars that I have. But it's pretty freaking cool, you know. It makes you just smile just knowing that something like that exists.
Yeah, I hear you. All right, you
Yep.
guys, now it is your mission to make sure that this podcast goes viral, and we need to get rich enough to afford these vehicles.
Yeah,
Oh
well,
boy.
I'll make great burnout videos you guys can all watch and enjoy.
There we go. All right,
Yeah.
you guys. Well, thank you for tuning in and have a good one.
Yep. See you guys.